morning. Hi guys. I've been on this journey to not use shampoo for about maybe a month now. I started last month as well, but I gave up. My hair got so greasy and I had an event come up, so I washed it. Then I had to start all over again, and this is what my hair is looking like. It is bad, but I would say like for 1 month, not that bad. I'm giving this a shot because my hair has been so dry. It's been falling out. I gave birth back in May in 2024, and ever since then I've been losing all of my hair. So I wanted to kind of give it a shot. I wanted to like kind of have a healthy barrier, like a healthy scalp, whatever I could do to like heal my scalp. And so far I think it's going really good. The best thing about like not washing my hair is that I have such an easy time of brushing out my hair. I slept with this in, so let me show you how easy it is. I just bought this new brush because I heard that you should use a boar bristle brush. Is that what it's called? Boar bristle brush. I've been using my wet brush for quite some time now, but I feel like it gets more greasy when I brush my hair out with that. So look at how easy this is. I could be brushing my hair for hours on end. Maybe not hours, but I could be brushing my hair forever before starting this project because my hair would be so dry, so knotty, and this just makes it so easy. Like, doesn't hurt. It's amazing. And I know that my scalp is still pretty greasy. I find that the best thing to do with my hair when it's really greasy is try to limit my hair washes, because I feel like putting water in it and then like making it dry with the water on it is just gonna make it worse, and that makes my hair really greasy and kind of like chalky. So I try to limit that, but when I really do want a really good wash, I will like exfoliate my scalp, maybe just with my brush, like really get in there and then brush it out a bunch of times. Then I go into the shower, and while I'm in the shower just with water, I wash through it while I brush my hair, and I think that helps distribute the oil down to my ends, and then I can wash it out, and then I blow dry my hair afterwards. And I know that's not good for your hair, but I feel like it still is pretty healthy. And yeah, I actually think I have already experienced some hair growth. Like, these baby hairs were maybe like this long before I started the project, like 2 months ago, and now it's like this long. And I do have hair that grows really fast, but I feel like this really does help, so let's keep at it. And you're probably thinking, Isabella, why would you go through with this project? I think it mainly started because I have always had hair that has gotten so greasy like the day after I washed it, and I just don't have time for that anymore. So I wanted to kind of come to terms with that and just do something about it, and that is how this project got started. So let's see how it goes. I think it's around like 6:20 or something. I am about to get ready to go to Pilates at 7:30. I just want to get up and get it over with so I can start my day. Hopefully be a little more productive than yesterday. still at work. I need to get the last things done and then I can go home. I think Axel is gonna wake from his nap maybe in like an hour or so. I just wanna get this edited and then I can go home. I've been really productive today. I wanted to kind of try a new approach to working, so I booked this really early Pilates class and it just made me so productive. I also feel like I'm way more productive when it's in the early hours of the day, so I feel like it's a really good approach. I think I might do it again next week on Monday. Just book an early class and then go straight to work. I just had breakfast at the office and yeah, it was nice. I don't feel tired at all, actually. And I get to go home really early. It's like 11:30 now. I think I might go home in about like an hour and a half. Yeah, so that's nice. I think I'll get to work and then we can like home.
Like good amount. I'm gonna try it. Pronunciation wise, I'm like, I look at a word. I'm like,
Okay, right now we're just sitting here. I wanted to get some work done, but Nils wanted to go work out, and yeah, I said he could just do that. Then I'll get to work afterwards. Just had some breakfast, just been outside for a little while. The weather there is so nice. I think we might go on a walk later, but also I think my dad might be visiting us, so yeah, I don't know about that. He's gonna call at some time, probably. Yeah, as you can see, Axel is very busy reading his book. I'll probably get back to you guys later. I just came home from my run. Axel had a nap and now I'm reading a book. I'm doing that because we're trying to keep off using any screens. I know I'm filming on my phone right now, but the TV is off. I haven't been using my phone for like the majority of the day, and I just don't want to like constantly be distracted subconsciously in my mind, because I feel like I've gotten so addicted to always having a background noise. Like I even just put something on. I constantly do this. I put something on, some TV, whatever, just to like have the noise before I can do anything else, and I just don't want to be like that anymore. I think it really is so bad for my mental health, like my brain. I really just want to be able to focus on stuff, and I feel so freaking tired every single day and I'm just sick of it. So now I want to do something about it. I'm really gonna try to keep this up because I already feel much more at peace. I like made breakfast for the whole family. We sat around the table, just enjoyed spending family time. Just enjoyed spending family time together, and then I knitted for a few, maybe half an hour, and I got some emails done, something that I've been postponing, and that's really an issue of mine as well. I keep postponing stuff like a trillion times before I actually do them, and it stresses me out. So I just want to get things done whenever I think about them and just like get it over with, and I'm really gonna try to better myself in that way. And what else? I went on a run, had a shower, I just got things done. I've been reading my book ever since and playing with Axel, and I also feel like it's not really good for him to grow up in an environment where he always has background noise. I don't want him to get addicted in the same way as I was, because when I was growing up, I would constantly find myself not being able to fall asleep or like relax without having something on the TV, and I really find myself doom scrolling like so much. My screen time is 6 hours or something, and it's crazy. Like I have work and stuff. I have this little guy. Where do I even fit 6 hours in? And what could I do with those 6 hours instead? Like seriously, I could do so much stuff. Like I could read a book, I could be knitting, I could be doing something else like cleaning the apartment, doing stuff that actually makes me feel good, working out, whatever, making a really healthy and nice dinner for me and my family. And like, why do we spend so so much time on our screens, and I know this is such an issue in today's society, and I just really don't want to be caught up in constantly making bad choices for myself, like constantly being stuck in a rut, because that really is where it leads me to. I am just so sick of being so tired all of the time. I want to be productive. I want to be actually doing good things for myself. And yeah, that is what this journey is all about. And I'm gonna try to keep up with it. Maybe you can hold me accountable, because I don't want to keep on having these really bad habits. I honestly just want to get rid of all of my screens, like get rid of the TV, get rid of like the Chromecast, whatever, because I don't need to be watching that. I don't need it. Obviously, I should be able to like watch a movie or something whenever I want to, like my boyfriend, and have date nights or whatever. Is it okay? Like that is okay, but why do I have to like constantly put something on? And I'm like, the majority of the time I'm not just sitting and watching, like being focused on what I'm watching. I'm just like putting it on and doing everything else. Sometimes I'll even sit with like 3 screens. I'll have the TV, my iPad, my iPhone, whatever. It's crazy, like insane. And I'm gonna try to stop that, because I want to do something really good for my mental health. Yeah, that was just today's rant. I'm gonna cut myself off here because I'm done being angry about it. I just want to do something about it. This week, I started cutting off all social media and try to limit my screen time. It was such an eye-opener how much of a difference it actually made, not constantly being glued to my screen, doing all stupid and unnecessary things, spending all of my time on my phone, not being present. I got to realize that I was wasting most of my life away looking at a screen that didn't benefit me in any way. I got to truly be present with my family. I got to actually enjoy not having noise around me, just finding peace in the moment, in the quietness, actually noticing that the sky is blue. That sounds so cliche, but that the sky is blue, the grass was greener than ever. I found so much peace in my mind, found myself craving more of the quietness. I started biking without my headphones on, just listening to the usual noises of the city. I started playing with my son without having the TV on, which I know when I say it, it sounds so stupid and so simple, that I've been reliant on having some kind of background noise on most of my life, and now I can finally come to terms with that. I am ashamed of how much screen time and how much I've relied on having a screen with me at all times, but I really find peace in knowing that there is a new side of me that can enjoy things to the fullest. I just finished this book yesterday. I was reading it in, I think maybe like 3 or 4 days. I was really reading nonstop because it was so interesting. It's such an old book. It's from 1991, so it's from the 90s, and it's about this double murder, and you get to like kind of experience the detective's investigation and go through all of the evidence, and you get to really kind of get an idea of what it's like to be a detective. It's like the really classic basic detective story where the detective is just like overweight, has a pretty like crappy life, and doesn't really have healthy habits in his life, and just is working too much and stuff like that. But it is really interesting. I think the ending is kind of disappointing, but all in all, a pretty good book. I haven't really been able to read a book this fast without being on vacation before, so that is pretty interesting. I think I might start another book pretty soon. I just have to figure out which one. I know this is a series, but I'm not sure I wanna read kind of book next time. I think I might want something more lighthearted, maybe a little more like educational. And yeah, I borrowed this from my in-laws, and my mother-in-law recommended this to me, and I must agree that it is pretty good. So if you want to read it, you should. I don't know if they make it in English though. I know it's a Swedish book. I didn't read it in Swedish. I read it in Danish. I'm not sure if they made an English copy, but I could imagine.